Today I'm doing a slightly different video. It's a little bit more talkative and there is future videos in this sort of series coming up. So just gonna go with the first one because I thought it would be really useful. Considering this is a beauty makeup channel, a lot of you are female watching this and a lot of you are a little bit younger than I am. So I thought today we're gonna do 5 ways to boss your period. Personally, I haven't spoken about any bodily functions of that kind of stuff, but if you ever have any questions that you want to ask me, you can always leave them in the comments below and I will try my best to answer them as truthfully and honestly as I can. Number 1, track your period. When you first hit puberty, you're definitely going to be irregular, so you know, it's a good idea to keep track. There are several different ways you can do this. You can use a planner, paper planner, and write it down. If you're one of those people that likes to carry a diary with them, then that is useful for you. I personally don't carry any diaries with me, but I do carry my phone. So I have a tracker app on my phone for my period. There are a few free ones. So the one I use is really cool. It's IP free. If you can see here, this one. It's really cool because you input your periods when you start them and when you finish them, and it calculates from the last 12 months of your period, your future 12 months of period, which is really useful if, you know, you're going on holiday and stuff like that. It also tracks fertility, so when you are ready to start a family, you've got that as well. So IP-free is really cool because it also has a password protection, and it says IP-free and it's just a little dot, pink dot, so people aren't going to know what that app is unless, you know, they have it as well. If they try to open it, they can't because it's password protected, so they wouldn't know either. So that's a good way to keep it a secret if you're not so open to sharing everyone the news about, you know, that time of the month. It helps to predict when your next period is going to be, and it will send you alerts I think up to 7 days before, and you can set it so you can have 7 days, 5 days, 3 days, whatever. So I've set mine to 5 days before, so that gives me a good amount of time to prepare. Which brings me to point number 2. Always be prepared, especially if you are just starting to get your period, because you are not expected to know when or where you're going to get it. Just happens. I would advise you to carry 1 or 2 sanitary items in your bag with you at all times, just in case. You can use tampons, you can use sanitary towels, or menstrual cups. If you're unsure about menstrual cups, definitely check out some other YouTube videos about menstrual cups. Personally, I've never used one. Also, in the UK, you can often find free samples if you go online. A lot of companies always like to update their products. They want to get you into trying the newest version. So if you're unsure what kind of product you like, or you're just sort of starting and trying to find out your favourite one, definitely look for samples everywhere. Number 3, know your warning signs. My warning signs vary month to month. Generally, it's hormonal breakouts, cramps before it starts, yes, feeling hungrier. That's one of my things. I tend to snack a bit more, bloating a bit, generally because I'm snacking more and it's like a lot of salt, you bloat a little bit more. And also my emotions go crazy. It's really annoying, but it happens. So I generally cry at something. It's usually like a short film that's really cute and sad, or a rom-com movie, you know, something that you would never really normally cry over, but then suddenly, snap, you're crying. Your tears are running down your face, you're bawling your eyes out and you don't know why. Oh, it's because that's coming. So definitely track your warning signs as well. Number 4, heat, heat, heat. If you are like me and you suffer cramps, then you need heat. I know some ladies don't get any cramps, but they get horrendous back pain, and heat will help with that too. Personally, I like a hot water bottle. It's upside down. This is my hot fluffy water bottle, and I actually don't use boiling water in this. I just put in hot water from my tap and it stays warm throughout the night, which is really good, and I generally only use this at home in bed. You can also get those microwavable heat packs. They're brilliant too. And you can get the special ones that react with the air. Comes in a plastic packet and it's sealed and vacuum shut, and then you rip it open, and as soon as it touches the oxygen, just heats up immensely and it's so good. And you get ones with a sticker on it, so you can just stick it onto yourself and just have it there all day. And you can put it on your back as well, or your front, wherever you need it. Another good way of putting heat on your skin, if you can't have, you know, a hot water bottle, like if you're doing sports, you know, it's a little bit awkward to have that, rub some Deep Heat or Tiger Balm. Oh my gosh, it gives like a really intense heat. It doesn't last as long as a heat pack or a water bottle would. It does give you a good enough time for exercising. Exercising actually also does help with pains and cramps. It's because you're moving your muscles and bodies around so they're not spasming so much. And also, a bath really helps. Number 5, medication. Now, it sounds really bad for me to tell you to take medication, but if you are in pain, if you are hurting, ibuprofen and paracetamol isn't going to kill you. Obviously, you need to take it in the responsible way, so you can take them every 4 hours, but definitely read the packet before you take it. So I was actually told it's better to take ibuprofen than paracetamol because ibuprofen has anti-inflammatories. You can start taking it before your cramps come to stop them being so severe. And if you're having really, really bad pains, you can alternate. So you can take ibuprofen, 2 hours later take paracetamol, 2 hours later ibuprofen, 2 hours later paracetamol. So you're sort of dosing in stages. So you are leaving the 4 hours gap in between each dose, but you're just putting the other one in between that. And then there is always the contraceptive pill. Personally, I've tried the contraceptive pill and it didn't work for me. I have some friends who do use it. One of them particularly used it because she had dire, painful cramps. She was hunched over, she couldn't move, she couldn't do anything, she couldn't go to school, all of that because her cramps were just so bad. But once she was on the pill, it relieved so much pain and stress on her, and it helped so much. So if you do feel that it's a really big deal for you, definitely go and see your doctor. And the contraceptive pill, in the UK at least, is free. But yeah, so those are my 5 tips to boss your period. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video because I will be making more in this series and I hope you will like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And remember, what do stars do? They shine. And then it will help keep you whatever. And it also tracks for hey, look at that! I'm so excited. I have a new light. It's a new toy, so I'm playing with it, but oh, so exciting. I actually just need to snap a picture of it because I need to show people because also save. A lot of you guys are girls. A lot of you guys are girls.